Hello, YouTube. This is GameHead1223. I am here to talk about something and voice my opinion on an issue with the Sonic fans. So basically, some of the Sonic fans want a game called Sonic Adventure 3 to be made. And if you know what the Adventure series from Sonic are, then you pretty much played them either for the GameCube or the Sega Dreamcast. And the thing is, before anyone goes on to say, I'm hating the other Sonic games because I think that the Adventure series is the best, I want to disclose that right now. Actually, the Sonic game I loved the best was Sonic Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, which was for the Sega Genesis. If you remember Sonic and Knuckles for the Sega Genesis, then you know that it had a special cartridge that where you could open up the top and actually put Sonic the Hedgehog 2 or 3 in there and have Knuckles as a playable character. It also I could also see it as an expansion pack for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 because when you did that, not only could you play from the start of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, you can play into the start for Sonic and Knuckles and play to the end of both games. So that was great. Anyway, I've come to say this much. One of the arguments saying that why Sonic Adventure 3 shouldn't be made is the fact that Sega shouldn't bring up the past. Well, that's kind of wrong. They're bringing up the past when Sonic Team made Sonic the Hedgehog 4. They borrowed a lot of the concept from the classic games of the Sega Genesis era, like Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I know a lot of people are going to say that's wrong. So I'm going to play Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the first act of that game, and I'm going to play the first act of Sonic the Hedgehog 4 because I only have the trial. Then I'm going to play one level of Sonic Adventure 1 while stating my points in all three games. Okay, so here's the view of the classic Sonic the Hedgehog games. Basic forward and back, up and down, the basic 2D game concepts. The power shoe boost. Damn it, it's too okay. And that is that first act of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So you basically can't say that Sonic the Hedgehog 4 didn't borrow any of those concepts. In fact, they borrow most of the concept from the Sega Genesis games. So you're basically bringing up the past. Also, in episode 2, it is confirmed that you're going back to fight Metal Sonic on the same planet you fought him on the first time. So you really can't say Sega's not bringing up the past. And I know that there's not a lot of people that probably played. There's probably some people that haven't played Sonic the Hedgehog 4. And I'm going to show that one now for that exact reason that maybe they haven't played it before. Okay, so basically, it's starting up exactly like the Sonic games. And if you can't hear that well, sorry, I'm kind of recording from my computer mic. And I did turn my TV up, so if you still can't hear the game, it just means my mic sucks. And I already know, and I'm pretty sure people have noticed that even some of the sounds are reused from old Sonic games. And that's Sonic the Hedgehog 4. You can already see that there's a lot of similarities. So, to the people saying that Sega has to leave the past where it belongs, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 is a good game. And the fact that they did that because of past concepts, you really can't say they have to leave the past where it belongs. So now I'm going to play a level from Sonic Adventure 1. And before I forget, I'm going to say that Sonic the Hedgehog 4 is a classic modern game. And I can say that because it takes the classic concepts with modern Sonic. So it's a classic modern Sonic game. While Sonic Adventure is a modern classic Sonic game. Modern because it uses a lot of modern concepts that we still see in a lot of Sonic games today, like Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, Sonic Generation, and Sonic 2006. But it's also made in a classic era with the Sega Dreamcast. I'm not playing as Sonic. So the reason why, this kind of helps prove my point for Sonic Adventure 3. When you did play as other characters in this game, didn't you find it interesting or entertaining at times to play as another character other than Sonic? You got to see what the story was through their eyes, their unique abilities and stuff. Like, for example, in this game, Tails can use shortcuts because he can fly. Not only that, he doesn't have a spin dash. He doesn't have a charging spin dash. So if you're running, you're not going to be able to charge a spin dash. You're going to do this simple roll. And if you're standing still, Tails does a tail whip. Literally, he does a tail whip. See? And the reason why I brought this up is because in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and in Sonic Heroes, you played as different characters. Especially in Sonic Heroes, it emphasized that fact using teamwork. You could switch between characters. Like for Team Sonic, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, you could switch between those three characters and control them simultaneously or when needed. And it's the same thing for Team Dark with Shadow, Rouge, and Omega. Team Rose with Big, Amy, Cream, and Team Chaotic with Vector, Espio, and what was his name? Damn it, I can't remember. I can never remember the Bee's name for some reason. But if I have to remember correctly, wasn't it Cammy? No, Charmy. I can't remember the Bee's name, and I feel like an idiot for that. But you see what I'm pointing it out to. The game concept for Sonic Adventure 3, they want it to be the same as this. Have multiple playable characters, each with their own unique story. So, and Sonic Heroes did do that, but another thing is that a lot of the levels in Sonic Heroes were linear. They were pretty much straightforward. They had some twists and turns, grinds and stuff. Yeah, they had shortcuts, but a lot of them were just straight line levels. The boss battles in Sonic Heroes were interesting because you ran around a giant ring fighting the boss. I'm not going to leave that part out, and I'm going to be fair about it. So, I can honestly say that people saying that you can't dig up the past for a new Sonic game, that's technically wrong. Because, again, pointed that out with Sonic the Hedgehog 4. They dug up a lot of the original 2D concepts for that game. And I'm going to state this for Sonic Heroes that in one of the games, yeah, in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and 3, if you had a controller connected in when you were playing the single player game, the second controller could control Tails. So you can have that person control Tails and help you fly over. Just like in Sonic Heroes, when you needed Tails to fly you over an obstacle that only the fly formation can get through. And then, in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic and Knuckles had his own unique paths because Knuckles has insane strength. He could punch through certain walls. That was also there in Sonic Heroes, where Knuckles could be in power formation and break down walls. So, a lot of the old style Sonic games do influence a lot of the new games. So you honestly can't say that the past can't be dug up because in a lot of Sonic games, the concept from the older games are being used. Like, so this is my main defense against it. Why do I want Sonic Adventure 3? I wanted to fix the plot holes because How did the moon get back to normal? Honestly, when did that happen? The moon just magically became normal because they used the seven Chaos Emeralds to wish for it? Also, it seems like Silver could have had a better backstory, and I know it's probably not going to be changed because of Sonic 06 and the fact that he made an appearance in Sonic Generations already. So if I mean Silver's backstory, he's born in a time where there's no hope or anything. Basically, he's born at the end of time. Trunks is born during that. Trunks is born under the same concept. Something's destroying his world. He wants to fix it. He can't, so he goes back in time. Silver's world's destroyed. He wants to fix it. He can't fix it in the present timeline, so he goes back in time. Huh. I wonder if Sonic Team actually thought that no one would notice that, because a lot of people did notice that. Also, it should fix a lot of other things other than the plot, than the plot itself. The plot itself for Sonic 2006 it still confuses me. So a flame god needs three pieces to become his god form, which made no sense because at the beginning of the game they state that it's a god automatically. Not only that, that random kiss with Sonic and Elise was okay. Like, that was kind of unneeded, and and the plot was doled down to a point to where it was a little insulting compared to the Sonic Adventure plots, which were deep. They left it with mystery. That's another thing I want. I want a plot similar to that. That's why I want Sonic Adventure 3. That's why I can support the movement for Sonic Adventure 3. Also, it should fix a lot of plot holes. Like, I know this is probably stupid to ask, but could Sonic Adventure 3 be before the events of Sonic 2006? That way the plots can be fixed? Like, for example, how is Omega able to beat Shadow the Hedgehog, who has the same abilities as Sonic, can also drive a car, use rocket launchers and guns? How is he able to defeat Shadow? And if you remember Sonic Rush, isn't Blaze from a different dimension? How did Blaze get from her dimension to Sonic's dimension? And let alone that, how did she get in Silver's timeline? Doesn't that strike you as odd? And lastly, and I know this is probably just like a secondary thing, but I'm pretty sure a lot of the reasons that gave Sonic Adventure games a lot of replay value was the Child World. You can't admit, you can't lie. The Child Gardens were actually interesting to add in a Sonic game. It gave it an RPG element, which was awesome, and then it gave them their own little mini game that you would have to level up your child's abilities to win. I can understand that they probably wouldn't put mini games in the next Sonic game because in the last two Sonic games there weren't any mini games. I can understand that, but if they do make Sonic Adventure 3 and they make it without the child, I would just be happy for the game. If they do make it with the child, I will be fucking bliss beyond all belief. But if they make Sonic Adventure 3, that's still good because I want to know the plot behind it, and the fact that the plot holes in Sonic 2006 are so massive. Having a prequel to fix those plots doesn't really sound like a bad idea. And I'm not saying remake Sonic Adventures. I'm not saying remake Sonic 2006. Reasons why I want Sonic Adventure 3. What do you think? Do you think my reason is fair? Do you think my defense is fair? If you think so, or you think it's not, pretty much leave a comment. I will try to read as much of them as I can if I do get a mass lump of comments, but I will try to read as much of them. I don't know if I get a lot of I don't know if this video is going to get a lot of comments or views, but